I mean, you're still a cat, though. Okay, we're live.
We live?
We're live. Let me see if we can hear game audio.
Yeah, let's we do our usual check so that we don't have that situation where nobody can hear Tara.
Yeah, no, they can hear me. Can each of you guys speak, though?
Hello.
Hello.
Hiya.
Okay, good. You're all at roughly the same volume.
Candy bar.
We'll try to project.
And enunciate.
So,
Enunciate.
Enunciate.
Declare.
Declare. So we are here. We're doing Wizard 101.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's go in.
All right, let's do this.
I'm so proud of us. We got on the sigil, no problem.
I know.
Sure. Oh, I didn't update the stream. There we go. Now it says we're doing Wizard 101.
Yeah. Oh, would you look at that? It says Winky is currently streaming.
Yeah, big surprise. Very much surprise. Much wow.
It's startling news.
Indeed. Sorry, I just had like a big stress ball before stream, so I'm a little bit low energy.
We'll try to pick up the slack and talk more.
Absolutely hate writing papers for like publishing.
Oh yeah, that's what you're doing.
Yeah, I was working on that, and then like none of the code was working for my Python, so I was like, I have time to do it tomorrow, and also like, this is the code that the professor gave us that I am copying and pasting, so if it's not working, then something on her and not mine.
Right.
So.
I had a fun thing. I showed some of the dissection pictures, or like the anatomy drawings of Leonardo da Vinci for one of my classes, and they kept talking about how he skinned people for the rest of class, which was not the takeaway I was looking for, but he did. Okay, studying human, yeah, so not takeaway. He also probably stole corpses.
True.
So,
No, he paid people to steal them.
Also, takeaway was study of human anatomy, science, its impact on Renaissance art, not skinning people.
Skinning people.
Sometimes, in order for science to function properly, sometimes you gotta skin people.
Yeah.
But not a lot.
Not a lot. Yes. This is why teaching sometimes makes you a little stressed, because we don't want to have the kids go home and say that we learned about skinning people in class today.
It could reflect poorly on him.
When really we were learning about Leonardo da Vinci, who they kept calling Leonardo DiCaprio. I mean, that's an easy mistake to make.
They're basically the same person.
Yep. Except one of them dated people over the age of 25.
True.
Have fun.
Thank you. Find nothing.
Nada.
Pop it in ho.
Is there a teleporter to this guy somewhere?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Well, there might be so. Sorry.
We run.
We run and run and run.
True.
No bear suit. No bear suit, though.
No
Tragic
bear suit?
lack of bear suit.
What about what? What?
The song is from Phineas and Ferb. All great music is.
This is true.
And the actual lyrics are run and run and run in a bear suit.
Oh yes, I think I vaguely remember this song.
Actually make it make more sense.
That's fair. Okay.
Which teleporter do we need?
The green one.
The green one?
The green one. Thank you.
Happy to be at this.
Oops, going the wrong way.
Going the wrong way. And apparently I ran the wrong way and that threw everybody else off.
Well, after you told us which teleporter to use, we just naturally assumed you were the leader. We followed you right into disaster.
Why would you ever assume I have authority to do anything?
I mean, I
Well,
didn't
you
assume.
still
I
might
just
have been
followed
the best
everyone's
choice.
lead.
Nonsense. Katie is usually the best choice.
This is true.
Yes, that's true. Especially with puzzles.
I was gonna say, no, it's always the kid. It's always Katie. We understand who the authority here is.
Yeah,
In
that's
most
true.
other video games, sleep.
Your mind on me? What
Thank you. I appreciate being the video game authority for other video games.
Unless you're talking about a platform.
Okay, true. I'm not good at platformers.
Platforms.
Like video games where you're like jumping from thing to thing.
Like
Oh,
Mario.
Yeah.
Yeah, notoriously bad at those.
Those are.
A finch, Emma. A finch.
Katie and I used to play
No.
Minecraft together. She just couldn't understand why I couldn't jump like from block to block.
Vibe.
Yeah.
I feel like it would be interesting to have a Minecraft world with the four of us.
No, I'm never playing another Minecraft world with these two again.
What happened last time?
I was like, no.
We'll have to
No, it's fine.
get Turtle Bay up somewhere.
Oh my god.
That's our current Minecraft world.
Nice.
It's kind of a pirate theme.
That
No,
sounds
there's
fun.
no mods. It's just vanilla. But
Yee.
I don't really hold it against you, Katie. It's just such a funny story. Have I told you this story, Lee?
No.
Oh. Well, I certainly haven't told it on stream. It's
villain origin story.
story. So Katie, Dad, and I, there were two worlds in question. Katie had exactly one frame on Minecraft when she was young, and that was to fill somebody's house with chicken.
I mean,
She
fair.
did this precisely twice, and both times it ended like catastrophically badly, and more catastrophically badly than the previous time. So the first time she did it, she filled my house with chicken. And she put so many chickens in there, the game glitched and pushed me, and the chickens pushed me into a wall where I then suffocated.
Nice.
Suffocated by a chicken.
Doomed to suffocate by a chicken was the official cause of death. So that was embarrassing. The second time she did it, she filled Dad's house with chickens, and she put so many chickens into the house that when she opened the door and all of the chickens then escaped, it actually caused the game to like overload and crash repeatedly. So we had to like go on for 5-minute increments and kill chickens as fast as we could.
Oh yeah, I've
until
done that.
the game worked properly again.
I have done that before. That's like a rite of passage in Minecraft.
Yeah.
Which one are we doing? Which door?
Fishy.
Fish.
I thought it was. Which one? I think I chose correctly. Anyway, so yeah, Minecraft challenges.
Well, we don't have to play survival. We could play like Skyblock or something.
I don't know what that is.
Don't keep inventory on. I don't trust that.
True.
Well, I have distinct
You guys can
impressions,
port
but
to me if you guys want.
I think we're just up there.
Yeah.
I think we're all.
Skyblock is basically you start on like a 3x3 cube in the sky? Or something like that with limited resources, and you have to like live game. You have to live game.
This sounds precisely something that's going to cause both me and Dad to fall to our deaths.
Yes.
That's why we'll keep inventory on.
We are
Oh, I see. Falling to your death is part of the game.
what?
Yes.
Wizard. You will never have the chance to know I still stand.
I hate this game.
I mean, I guess as long as you end up, we start with some like saplings and some seeds, right? You can.
Well, you don't start with seeds. You do start with a singular tree.
I mean, as long as you start with a singular tree, you can grow the tree, cut it
Yeah.
down, collect
the
the
point.
sapling.
That is the point of game. You grow a tree and you branch out to other islands.
You
I believe you start with a lava bucket and a water bucket. So you can make a cobblestone generator.
Right.
But yeah. Very mean bad.
Yeah.
So
I
Emma,
get this distinct impression that Katie and Leaf are going to make us suffer, and they're not going to tell us what the suffering is going to be until we get into the world. We're like, why are we standing on a singular clock naked surrounded by lava?
I mean, yes.
They're like, isn't this fun?
Of course it's fun.
All fun is painful.
This is true.
No.
No. So no.
That's not how fun works.
So Emma, have you told the family about how I've been playing Baldur's Gate and you've been hearing about my Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough?
Oh, I don't think I've lied about this yet. So
No.
Leaf has got Baldur's Gate 3 and has been telling me all about the fun they've been having.
Well, you wanted me to.
I do want you to, because I want to hear how it's going. But, like, it's very difficult. I haven't told Katie yet because I'm pretty sure Katie would kill us both for the game.
I mean, yeah, but
And for the spoilers,
And yeah, Katie takes the spoilers very
That's fair.
seriously.
that's fair. I'm just suffering. I'm bad at the game. Mostly
Yeah.
because it's not a direct port of D&D 5e, and I'm a GM for D&D 5e, so
People really seem to like it. Our
No,
whole
yeah, it's
D&D
good.
group is fine.
I appreciate it. I just hate most of the characters. And the two that I do like already like want to get together romantically with my character, and I'm like, no, thank you. So that's fun.
Anyway, we shall cease to speak about it lest we spoil and Katie be forced to murder us all.
This is
Briefly
true.
create-
Oh yeah,
it would be
Emma. Emma, have you
Yeah.
posted your gay elves on Tumblr yet?
Yes, I have.
Good.
Oh, no, I haven't done that one yet.
Sad.
I'm posting about it, but I haven't posted that specific joke yet.
That's fair. Emma's
So,
obsessed with gay elves.
Yeah, so for context, every time I'm like lost in thought or writing or anything, Please just started going, is it the gay elves? And I'm like, yes. Because it's always the gay elves.
Should we tell them what the gay elves are from?
They know what the gay elves are from.
Do they though?
Oh.
I didn't know what the gay elves were from until you started talking about the gay elves.
Dad, do you know what the gay elves are from?
Gay elves. I feel like we've talked about this, but I'm not remembering.
Well, what have I been talking about nonstop for the last 6 months?
Yeah.
As I said, I know what it's from.
I know more about Silmarillion than the people who played the Silmarillion.
I tried to read the Silmarillion and couldn't get through it.
As I said, they're familiar. They're familiar with the suffering,
Vibe.
primarily because they've suffered quite a bit.
Oh,
Ooh,
Session.
we got pulled into a lovely fight.
More flowers for Katie.
And Grandma.
This is true. And of course,
You
we're
stole my
fighting storm
temple.
guys, which is very
You
fun.
bastard.
You good, Em?
no.
No.
She takes her flower picking very serious.
I take my flowers very seriously.
That tracks. Do you know flower language?
Not as much as I would like.
Only the Japanese flower language.
That's a
You
very
don't know
specific
how
flower
many
language to know.
symbolism.
I understand the English flower language better for obvious Lord of the Rings related reasons. I feel like the hobbits are precisely the sort of people who can and would use flower language.
I think so too.
I mean, yeah, you're correct.
And fuss over their gardens endlessly.
Yeah, elves too, probably.
This is
I
true.
feel like coded bouquets are an elvish thing.
Yes. both positive and negative.
Oh yeah.
The malicious bouquet sounds particularly like something that Elf would send.
Oh yeah.
This is true. This is true indeed. We love fighting a mini boss. And we love fighting a guy that used to be a mini boss.
You're fighting a mini boss?
But we're fighting the Krakens. There used to be like a mini boss back in Wizard City.
Oh, I see. You got sucked into a Kraken fight.
Yes.
Yee. And Charles
You take my
Fizzle.
tag out? My phone was on tongue.
I'm just going to delete that.
I acknowledge it. I
Look
just
for another Tempest.
rather not talk.
Sorry, I couldn't tell if there was somebody at my door or if it was the guys next door being loud. It was the guys next door being loud.
Fair enough.
I don't know why I
Ooh,
attacked
that was
that
nice.
one. That one had a thing on it. It had a trap. Whatever.
That's okay. They're all, the wrong school for me anyway. So.
This is true.
Um,
Oh, Pet
plus,
Croc.
when my big moment came, I fizzled,
True.
Oh yeah.
which is, the curse of being a storm wizard.
Yeah,
This is
we were
true.
talking this yesterday. The dad was kind of on a roll, and then we were like, "There's always a bad side. That means these things have fizzle at the critical moment." And sure enough,
Sure
Fizzles
enough,
at critical moment. Which, vibe.
Yep, I went like 10 turns or something with no fizzle. And
then
then disastrously fizzled.
True.
We recovered from it though.
That's good. That is good.
But it was pretty funny, when you sort of predict the disaster and then it happens.
yeah, we're gonna we know adjust for this down.
Yeah,
Yeah, the probabilities always catch up with you.
true. Also, I just realized this is my first time I've streamed from my desk with the new Kwamis, which is fun.
You love Kwamis.
I don't know if Katie and your dad know what Kwamis are, actually.
I haven't the slightest idea.
Do you know the TV
Enlighten
show
me.
Miraculous Ladybug? Is that a no or a yes?
I don't know that.
They have no idea. They have no idea about any of this.
Sorry, there are still noises happening outside my door. And it's distracting me. So basically there's superheroes, right? There's French superheroes. Yes?
Yeah.
And they get their superpowers from tiny gods that inhabit their jewelry. And the tiny gods are the Kwamis, and I have been collecting
Oh, I think you
them.
told us about this before.
Yes. I
This
used to have
sounds
just
familiar.
one. Now I have 4.
Oh, I see all.
What is Katie saying?
I don't know.
I know all. I see all. All fandoms are within my beat.
Okay.
So it's telling me I need the Tiger Lily now. Is that like miles away?
You collect like 3 flowers and then you go back to Dinho.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Katie and I are like 50, but
I'm gonna tell him now.
And then you
We'll
burn
stop
the
when we
stuff.
fight something.
I was trying to be nice.
I'm sorry. I'm not very good at nice.
I noticed.
do my-
Jade Scepter.
Harsh.
I feel like given the amount that I talked to you, I would know.
That's true.
Well, I had to stand around and wait for some of the flowers to respawn because
Mercy.
other players apparently had picked them up.
Intuition. Right.
On the plus side, though, at least you're not under any delusions about, me being nice and sweet or something. I've had lots of teachers who were under the delusion that I was nice.
Fair.
They seemed to be under the impression that because I didn't talk much, I was nice.
Okay, where are we supposed to
Or
go?
at least you weren't belligerent.
They were, of course, completely mistaken, but, I
is
can
true.
see where they got confused.
Yeah, Emma and I have gotten into the habit of we call each other for about 30 minutes a day every day.
Yep. Sometimes closer to 2 hours.
This is true.
Depending
We
on the
annoy
day.
the absolute crap out of Katie.
Poor Colin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thin wall.
Thin
Thin
wall.
wall. See, when I move to the city that you guys are in, Katie won't have to deal with it anymore.
Yeah, Katie's very relieved that the day where she gets to stop hearing us talk is gonna be very soon.
And by
She
very soon
only
you mean at least
often when
like
she chooses
6
to.
months. It is quite a few months away. Still.
It
Sorry, I'm playing like 3 video games at once right now.
only 2. Currently.
I can manage sleep.
I know you could. Or
Nod and remain sane.
Wait, why aren't
Yeah,
you
but-
remaining sane?
She says says she could play 3 video games at once.
Ah.
Nod and remain sane.
He does
Okay.
that like I kind of like I can pretend I'm safe.
I was gonna say, okay. Are we pretending we're sane now? Is that a thing that's happening?
I was never sane.
Me neither. Well, maybe.
What is sanity?
Sanity is an illusion, like time.
True. This is true.
Right. We're just running around talking to these various people.
Yeah,
talk
right
to the
around
goats.
like a bajillion years.
Now, talking to Look Woo.
Yee. Now this is the game, running around and talking to people. The video
Yeah,
game.
this is the running around and talking to people game.
Yee. Or running around and beating people up.
There is also a fair amount of running around fighting. Occasionally there's boss.
This is true. And I think there's a dungeon at the end of this quest line, isn't there? Because we fight the third Oni.
Oh, yeah.
The second or
I
third
think-
one.
I've been big.
You've been
Oh,
paid.
here, do you need help?
I'll survive.
Okay.
That's good. We appreciate survival.
Aha.
Yeah.
What spirits ready to see
Continue to run around. This is why we have mounts.
bring me see our spirits.
Because we move much.
Once again, talking to two level. Oh,
Running, 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 running. I remember this one. This is with all the goats that are sick.
Yes.
goats.
And diseased mushrooms and things.
Yeah.
Good
Speaking of
times.
disease mushrooms, I am destroying disease mushrooms.
Yeah, I have already destroyed these mushrooms.
You are fast.
All right.
Also, to be
Natural.
fair, we are just destroying like the caps of the mushrooms. This would not destroy the actual mushrooms.
I know.
We're just destroying the reproductive organs.
Unfortunately, the creators of Wizard 101 are not experts in fungal
Mycology.
and they're not mycologists. Can you believe it? They didn't even hire a halfway decent mycologist.
I
to
mean,
go
I'm
is-
not
it is-
either, but even I know that.
No, but anyone who's taken a college level biology.
I'm going to have to wait because all the diseased mushrooms are destroyed. I can't
No.
destroy them again.
F.
And I'm still alive.
And
This is where questing in a group becomes
This
a
is
hindrance.
the
Yeah.
hindrance. In the fights, it works great, but
Why don't you just swap melons for it?
I could, I suppose.
The shrine is once again full of energy.
Oh,
Please let
yeah.
Oh no, we have to.
Yeah, I mean,
I
we
know,
don't have
so
any like
I-
major fights for a bit until we have to recruit the next stage, right?
Now, there's a fight in a pagoda that I'm in right now. We're in the sigil out front.
Okay.
There. It sucks you in the minute you enter the room, and they're both mixed. So I'm gonna be here for a while.
Mm,
Do you
well, I
have
can
converts?
report to you if
No.
it's like the. Did you go back and talk to Look Cow?
You are, Johnny.
Are you in the Shrine of the Mind?
No,
God.
I'm in the whatever the second one is, Shrine of the Body.
No, the Shrine of the Body is the first one.
Well, then it's the Shrine of the Mind.
I'm coming.
You
My
won't be
friend-
able to help me.
Oh, you're
There's no
busy.
sigil.
Oh, no sigil. I thought you said there was a sigil.
There's no sigil. That's why I went in. Because there wasn't anything in the first one, and there was no sigil on either one. So
Ye-
All right.
Ah,
Okay, let's play the mushrooms. I get zero.
he was here.
Zero.
Hero for destroying mushrooms.
Nice.
All right.
Let's play the mushrooms.
castrate the mushrooms.
I don't think they have.
Decapitate.
No. Allow
They're
me to
not.
stay
It's
with
not
no
their
authority.
heads.
Those are not the heads of the mushrooms.
But it's also not like it's like the spore parts. You can't really
Right.
use human
So
biology
that's
terms for it. Speaking of biology, Emma's mom sent Emma a photo of a dog, who sent the dog photo to me, which led to me sending Emma like 5 different cats from the Humane Society where I live.
E.
The pressure to get a pet in this house is intense.
This
I
is
was
true.
dying.
I mean, Emma's getting one when I move up, so
What was I gonna say? You can come visit our kitties whenever you want.
because we will have to. There's nothing you can do to stop us.
It's true. Mwahaha. My parents don't really care about us having cats, though. They're fun.
This is true.
They just don't want cat in house.
No, that's fair.
That's because Bill Rose is allergic.
That's what the alleged excuse is. They just don't like cats.
I love cats.
You do.
I don't think that you're your parents, Katie. I gotta be
Well,
honest. See, this is why we just sneak in another
I was
dog.
supposed to- Mom actually doesn't like cats.
She had some bumpy cats when she was young, but it's kind of sour.
Yeah, Mom has anti-cat bias.
That is sad. I can sway her like I swayed you, Emma.
You know, Hazel's perfection, and she could bring anyone.
Exactly.
She also had some bumpy shoulder shepherds, so she doesn't like doing shepherds.
Mhm.
So we just bring another dog into your house, and then your mom can't get rid of it.
Mom is trying to bring another dog into the
He's
house.
trying very hard.
Oh, so it's your dad who doesn't want another dog.
Yeah, my mom doesn't like.
I'm actually okay with pets. There's a limit to the number.
You have one.
He's worried that the new dog will pick up bad habits from the current dog
You know, that's
because the
fair.
current dog is poorly behaved.
This is true. He is a poorly behaved old boy.
Yeah, so the idea is that we wait for current dog to pass away from old age, and then we get new dog. That's
fair.
Dad's method. And personally, I think he's failed to consider the fact that Mom will be despondent when Bailey dies, and it significantly increases the chances of getting 2 or 3 dogs.
Oh, yeah.
They're a bunch there. We can't possibly separate them.
There are risks in the
Yeah.
strategy.
There are risks.
Many risks. Also, I turned
Many
around,
risks.
and Hazel is sleeping on the beanbag. She's being very
She
cute.
is being
She's a bean. Become
She beaning on the bag. Yeah.
she's bean on bag.
She being on bag. What you do
Alright.
when she being on bag? You take picture because she cute.
He
Indeed.
Just take a lot of cute pictures.
take a lot of cute pictures. That's
take
the answer to all of
So
my
many
problems.
cute pictures.
So many cute pictures.
Like, I send Emma at least 2 to 3 cat photos a day.
It's true. Sometimes
And she
consider-
doesn't share them. That's the tragedy.
I was under the impression you didn't want me to show you 3 cat photos a day.
I like photos of pets.
In the future, I will not withhold. We'll see every cat photo.
Schaefer, a lot of times it's just her sitting and watching her cat TV or sleeping in the same place.
It's true. There's only so much space in the dorm room.
I'm losing the thread on where everybody is, but
I'm in the spirit of soul right now.
okay.
They will show you the meaning of pain, wizard.
I'm headed for Ayuchi's.
Nice. Yeah, the soul
Okay, is there-
shrine. You have to
Is there a
purify
signal
it.
there?
There is a vigil. So we'll wait here for everyone.
Great.
Sorry, we don't wait.
I
Wait,
wasn't
take
sure
a
whether I
while.
was ahead or behind or.
Either. Well, I knew I was ahead. I just kind of figured I'd keep going until I hit a point. You know,
Flynn and I were behind, but the fight we had to do was just
Long.
2 myth guys, which of course I was pretty speedy at.
Well, and I of course was slowed down by the fact that there were 2 guys there.
So it kind of worked out.
The computer has died on the Google.
Oh, that's not good.
So this may be a minute.
That's fair.
Okay.
Okay, we're good.
Nice.
Didn't kick her out of the fight. We're good.
That's good.
Okay.
We don't like computer death.
No.
I feel like what's really interesting about this is this gives you a sense of how quickly you finish fights. Right? Which is that your wizard can finish fights incredibly fast.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Allura was also ahead, although not as much because she decided to do a fight. Takes much longer to finish.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. I think what wizard you play as your main probably affects your attitude towards the game.
Probably.
Yeah.
You know, I definitely have noticed that a lot of storm wizards are super impatient.
Yeah,
They always want to kill in like 1 round or 2 round or you know what I mean?
Imagine.
for sure.
Imagine not sitting up for 5
efficiency, like efficiency is important to them, which is not really to me.
No.
You know what I mean? If I take 1 more round, it doesn't really bother me one way or the
Haha,
other.
I'm here.
And my suspicion is that part of it is the wizard they play, but also part of it is right, they play that wizard because
Yes. Yep. They select it because
they
it suits that personality too. Yep.
Yee.
Yeah, they used to give you like that quiz at the beginning of the game. I
They
don't know.
still do.
They
They
still
still
do.
do. Yeah. But you can also just skip it and choose your wizard type.
they've always had that too.
Mhm.
Fair.
Yeah, I can't. I was trying to remember what the questions were. If there were things that would
There's
like
one about
guide
your
you.
favorite animal and one about your favorite color and like your favorite weather and season, I think.
Mhm.
There's also questions about like your personality and how you work at behaving groups and
Yeah.
things like that.
I only really know those because I was doing the one Jason Todd fanfiction.
Yes.
Bitch.
We did do the personality quiz as if we were Jason Todd one time.
Yes.
Yeah.
What did Jason Todd get?
He got Death Wizard.
Which totally works for Jason Todd.
Yeah, especially because in my fanfiction he came to Wizard 101 right after being resurrected from the dead.
Yeah,
There we go. Completely works.
Yee.
perfection.
Oh, she's
Yep.
here.
We go.
All right,
Anyway,
let's do it.
Nice.
so yeah, according to the Wizard 101 personality test, you are fundamentally indistinguishable from Jason Todd.
I'm not sure how I feel about that.
I mean, Katie is technically like more femme than Jason Todd, but yes.
Katie isn't. Dad is.
Oh,
Because that was
true.
my name. That's when I took the quiz. That's what it gave.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see that.
Right. Katie's wizard, your personality is what you found, right?
Yep.
I don't know. I feel like your dad
I
is the more
probably told it
lawful
black
good
is
of
my
the Death
favorite
Wizards.
color.
Probably.
No, I feel like Charles is like a lawful good wizard, lawful good Death Wizard, and Jason Todd is more of a chaotic neutral to chaotic evil Death Wizard.
Definitely chaotic though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Who's going off?
Lawful people.
I mean, you do work for a law company, my dude.
I'm just not.
No, Jason Todd.
I don't know. I'm not convinced. At least neutrally. He's not chaotic evil.
Oh, he's not chaotic evil, but like,
He might be lawful neutral.
yeah, I
You know,
could see
it's,
that.
I mean, well, he's not chaotic
He's
evil.
He has a moral code.
he has a very strict moral code, and he's very goal oriented, right?
This
He
is
has right, his thing is he wants to make the world
true. Suffer.
a better place. No,
Yeah.
he's trying to make the world a better place.
No,
right?
I know.
He's trying to fix the problems of his society. The problem is he doesn't. The vision of the society that he has is he's willing to be a lot more violent than most people would be. So I think the lawful.
So I think he's good, but he's not lawful. He's probably chaotic good.
I don't think he's chaotic.
Well, he's not lawful.
Does he have like a strict
Neutral.
moral code though? Because that's what lawful
He does have a
means.
strict moral code, right?
It's just
I
not the
think that's-
traditional one.
It's just not the traditional one, right?
But doesn't that go to whether he's good or not whether he's lawful or not?
Well, so your if you stick to a moral code that makes you lawful, like demons and devils have a moral code that they stick to that isn't furthering themselves. Lawful, like good, tends to be a moral code that is either the one accepted by the general public or specifically helps others.
Mm-hmm.
So Jason Todd's moral code does help others, but it also hurts them. So I would say he's probably lawful neutral and lawful good. Just, his own laws. Which is why
Right.
I'm leaning towards lawful neutral.
I think lawful neutral is probably the correct one.
Yeah. I guess we have Jason Todd's D&D character type now. He's what would he be as a D&D character? Well,
That's
there's
a great
Revenant.
question.
Revenant is literally something you can be in D&D.
But he's clearly a revenant. What class would he be?
Fighter?
I mean, I guess. Is there like a gunslinger?
Yes. There is a
Yes.
gunslinger fighting archetype.
Well, then, he's a gunslinger.
I do love the implication
is
that
that
all
a
of the
fighter?
bats are basic bitch fighters.
Actually, I
The
forget
whole
what
Wayne family would all just be different fighter.
This is true.
No, Tim is no defensive.
Tim is an art. I think Barbara Gordon and Tim are both artificers.
Yeah, that's true.
Merciful Buddha, if you hadn't come,
And
And Orphan is obviously a
give me a moment.
Orphan might be a rogue.
That's
There's
true.
an absolutely fantastic fan fiction I read.
Yeah,
where,
they're rogues multi-classed with fighter. That's what's going on there.
And where Tim is part of the Bat family, but nobody he hasn't told everyone that he knows who Batman is yet.
Oh, that's great.
And they're playing D&D, and they're arguing about what class Batman would be. And I forget what they all say, but Batman is isn't he a paladin?
No.
Wait, Vengeance.
Vengeance Paladin maybe, but
Vengeance paladin, right? But I think it's really interesting because I think that's a great observation to how Batman sees himself, right?
true, but Batman
So
wouldn't use magic.
Batman does see himself as a paladin, right?
True. He's a paladin who uses all of his spell slots to deal more damage instead of casting spells.
Right.
Which is all paladins, but
As I said, he's a paladin. That's my own headcanon. Now, is he actually a paladin? I don't know, but I think that's how Batman sees himself.
yeah.
Like you say.
But with how others see him, I feel like he's some kind of a fighter or a rogue.
Quick, use the
Maybe.
Probably a fighter.
that we can restore the shrine to purity.
I feel like Dick Grayson has some monk energy.
He does, yeah.
Like the unarmed combat. That seems very monk-like to me.
Damien has like monk way of the shadows energy.
I can feel the water. My
He does kind of.
safe, but I am once again surrounded by its purity. Let the world know that we have succeeded.
Okay.
The shrine
Who
has
else
been
lives in the
restored to its
family?
former beauty.
What is Superman? What are all of the Soup Boys?
Superman is the epitome of lawful good power.
This is true. And I feel
There
like
is no doubt.
Khan is chaotic good paladin.
Khan is chaotic good. I'm not sure what his class would be.
Cleric, he's a ripoff paladin.
Oh, there he's a paladin. You might be right. You might be
No,
right.
no, no, no. The true ripoff paladin is the warlock, the divine warlock, because they actually can take paladin, the cleric spells, but they're not
Oh
a
my
cleric.
Yeah, yeah.
And together, you will purify the spirit shrine.
Okay, what about John?
I feel like John.
Sorry, my first suggestion is like the entire
I thought
file should
John
have all
might
the
be a
pieces
cleric.
in place. Go back through the setup and make sure you have the right directory set up. I have set up the directory 3 times, my girl. It's right. Sorry. We're at the 3rd shrine if you guys need a port. Sorry, we were talking about John Kent.
Yes, I think he's a cleric.
True.
Because I think he has, like, I feel like he's got equal amounts of, like, ability to tank, ability to fight, and, like, the desire, like, or the ability to protect people.
This
Does that
is
make
true.
sense?
Ye-
Like, I know he's not a healer, but he has healer vibes to me.
Yeah, he does.
I'm also going off vibes more than, like, strictly what their hero, like, what their abilities are.
No, that's true.
So I feel like it's less interesting to like talk about what their abilities would translate to, and
Yeah.
more interesting what their
Got to upgrade what spells.
oh excellent.
That's spells.
Nice.
Stormzilla.
Appears to have left the shrine.
There's a book.
So book.
Well, forward.
I do like that this guy just straight up left his shrine. He's like, nah, I'm gone.
The meat bun clam.
I never actually read the lore. At one point I did, but then I just stopped because there's so much of it.
That's the problem with a 15-year-old game.
Yeah,
That continually gets updated, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot more.
Much very lore.
the lore is very complicated.
I think it's quite interesting. You know, I feel like this game is having a little bit of a second life right now because all the people who played it when they were kids
Came
are
in for the 2-week
revisiting.
free trial.
Well, no, like there are a lot of subscribers too. Well, past
Yeah.
2 or 3.
No, that's fair. It's cool that people are coming back. I'm in
You know,
a fight
but
against
people,
the boys
people
we
who
need to
played when
fight.
they were 8 are like, you know, now adults, you know,
Mhm.
and can afford the subscription, you know.
This
And
is
it's
true.
a subscription too, right? If you're like 22 and broke, you can.
Also, I'm in the fight that we need to do for the next quest.
Okay. Is it like something we need to jump into, or is it like a
Jump in.
like, jump in?
Yeah,
I'll port then.
cool.
Mine says to talk to somebody.
Yeah, you talk to the guy, and then the fight is right next to him.
Oh, okay. So I need to. I can't port to you.
Sad. Very sad.
Well, if you're in the fight, then I need to talk to the guy.
This is true.
Because otherwise you'll have to.
No, I
Guys,
know.
talk-
I know.
Well, your phrasing was unclear.
We're just looking for shortcuts here.
Such is life.
Wow, that was kind of a world weary.
Such is life.
I know.
You haven't heard them say that before? Well, that's like one of their catchphrases. Is it like
Ye-
all the time? Well, maybe more during the school year. When
More
you're
during the
world
school
weary.
year, yes.
Or during the school year. You're doing homework and you're like, oh god. The horrors. The horrors.
The horrors of
yeah.
education.
Oh, yeah.
They besiege me.
This is true. Right now, it's just one class besieging me.
Yeah, sometimes that's all it takes, though.
But you know, it's a writing intensive. I knew this was coming.
Yeah. Right. I mean,
At least we don't have any exams though, which is nice.
that is good.
And honestly, it wouldn't have been so bad if I could have wrote stuff last week when I was sick. But I was sick, so I couldn't.
Yeah. Once you caught up, they'll be less horrible.
Yeah, this is the only thing I have to catch up on though. So
Well, that's good.
it just still is much writing.
Much writing.
Especially because the assignment is designed to throw you into scientific writing and make you drown until you ask for help.
Ah, yes.
That's how
The
she described
glory-
it. It was like, thanks, Allison. I really appreciate drowning.
Thank you for these super helpful and not at all concerning phrasing of that assignment.
Yeah.
It was going to be great.
Yeah, you say that now. In fact, now that you feel like it was safe today would have been the best spell you've ever cast.
Probably. Just magnificent. Brilliant.
Perfect. You would have gotten the Learn a Million badge without even a single blade to your name.
Truth.
I got that
Ooh.
balance blade.
Ooh, Dog Proc. That's like the first time
What?
Captain Bruno's done that on stream. So not
Oh.
Captain Bruno, Young Boomer.
Captain Bruno.
That,
Young Boomer, please.
sorry, Captain Bruno was my pet that I had for a long time. Captain Bruno was my first like actual good pet. He was the arcane book that I got from Emma.
Back when the world was young, like 3 months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. That does seem like a long time ago.
Doesn't it, though?
Do you remember when I was like
I mean,
working a
how long
shitty
ago
job
did we
and not
start?
stressed about
we picked
school?
up this game.
I mean, it literally came out. September now. We started back in like June.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah. No, we started like late May, early June.
Yeah.
Because we started before I had finals and stuff.
Yeah, we did. But like June, July, August, September, like we can't do this for more than like 5 months out.
True, together,
I'm
yeah.
just like
But I
completely hooked by this.
definitely had gotten in a little bit before we decided, because we decided on the charity stream that we should do this as a group.
Oh, not bad.
Yes, we did.
Well, Emma and I did, and then we dragged you guys into it.
And then I was like, you know who we could drag in so that we have a full team. And
And I was like, I know people whose arms I can twist.
Yes. I mean, I feel like you guys maybe like being here.
Oh, we love it.
I was gonna say there wasn't much arm twisting involved. It was
Yeah, I'll look
It
forward
was
to
like we can play the entirety of Wizard 101 together. It'll be fun.
you know, we all make poor decisions. It almost even looks like it might actually happen. We're making fast progress.
This is
We
true.
are. We've really been knocking it out.
We have been gaming. Because, like, what we have the Oni at the end of here. And is this the last one, or is there one more after this before we do the final secret one?
We've got the Tree of Life, and then we've got one. We've got this, and then we've got the Tree of Life, which is the death.
Got
Right?
it.
We've got and the death.
So remember,
And
I found a friend to go through the Death Oni with me. Just a random other wizard, and it was like he joined me.
Yeah. This would have been on Genevieve.
Yeah, it was on Genevieve. Who I have
Okay,
not
okay.
touched in a long time.
I feel like you can really only do one at a time.
It is pretty hard to do
This is true.
more than one.
This is true. When I was sick there for a bit, I was doing both, though.
Yeah.
When I was binging the Great British Bake Off.
When you have literally nothing else to do, you can do two. But I think
Yes.
that if you have anything resembling to life,
Which we all know I don't.
I
Also,
mean, I don't
Emma,
know
you're missing
what,
your spear again.
but- Huh?
You're missing your spear again.
oh yeah, you have yours actually.
Weird. I do like that we're just beating up villagers.
Sometimes you gotta beat people up. They're okay.
Your pet is just going off this fight.
I know. My pet is weirdly like cyclical. I think it's because of the happiness. Right after I gain more happiness, him doing stuff.
Is
Really?
that how that works? Is there a reason to make your pet be happy?
I think that's what happiness does.
Oh, I need to feed my pets more pet snacks then.
Is that how the happiness is? I just knew that was that.
I thought the happiness enabled you to play as the pet for long,
It does, yeah.
but it might do both.
I don't know either.
I think I also use it when I have the scout pet on and it grabs reagents for me.
Gotcha.
It uses the happiness.
Fair.
I hope they do add more stuff to the game for when you play as your pet.
True, I mean, it's
Yeah.
only required for like one quest, isn't it?
There's some other quests, and there's some reasons to play as your pet in the raids for the guilds.
Ah.
You look full,
As none of us are in a guild.
like always.
Dad is.
And I make one of them.
Your dad's in a guild? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to.
Also, I
Learn
love
what-
that for the last 2 weeks, my dad has consistently called me when I've either been hanging out with Rachel or with Emma.
You know, dads always have an innate sense of the worst time to call.
This is true.
Heartful, but maybe not wrong.
Do you not get the dads where you're like, Emma is doing something super awesome at the moment. I need to call her right now.
We need to bring her down.
Bring her down.
No, I need to call my kid and tell them about my love life and the
You know, I'd
karaoke
like to thank
scene at
you
the
for
bars.
Never doing that to me.
You're welcome.
I mean, I can't imagine it's very exciting. Kind of being married, and all, but
Exactly.
Don't forget, my dad also dunks on his ex-wife constantly,
oh yeah,
aka my mom.
yeah. That seems.
He needs other people to talk to about
He
this.
does. He really does. But you know,
Yeah.
I'm here. Also, I'm by the sigil for the next fight.
Cool. I'll port to you.
I have to talk to somebody first.
Also, Hazel is doing a good munch.
She Manchi.
She munchin'.
What? I don't have my mount on anymore.
That is sad.
Or
I put it back on.
how will we manage to look like a unified team without the mounts?
This is
I
true.
know.
That is like our one unifying factor, even when the clothes look different.
No.
Even though our clothes are all kind of similar right now, except for Charles.
Yeah.
I'm fashion forward that way.
This is true. So, in the lore of our Wizard 101 characters, who is like the leader of our group?
I don't know.
This is why I'm asking.
Do we need more?
Well, we have some lore. We have discussed lore before.
We have indeed.
So we might as well continue to discuss it as I do like our cats, like they're waving in synchrony. Emma.
The synchronized kibbing is very important. Oh,
Yes.
your kibbing stretch.
Ooh. Oh, you're stretched on
Big-
my screen.
Oh, excellent.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
yes, there you go.
The synchronized
Great.
kibbing is great.
Synchronized kibbing is pretty great.
Hi, Hazel. She
It's
hears
all-
me talking about kibs and she's confused.
She's
Oh.
confused.
She knows
Jealous, perhaps.
she is a good kid
She's
Or
just wondering
talk
who
about-
I'm talking to.
and about. She's like, is there other kids?
Yeah, there are
kids
video
who are
game kids,
giving
Hazel.
to?
Don't worry. Yeah. Oh, people.
Salura. Dad's not here yet. I don't think.
I'm here.
Here,
You join us.
you join.
True. Fight, 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 fight. Oh,
This
We're on the opposite side of the
evil.
sigil this time. Very strange.
Very. So I have discovered another thing I dislike about the new tutoring system. Like,
Mhm.
you set your hours when people can book, and then people can just book like whenever. I don't know. I like knowing in advance when people are gonna book my tutoring hours. Cause like, yes, I can
No.
tutor at those times, but it's also nice to know so I can do my homework and not find out the night before that I'm tutoring at 10 a.m. next morning.
No, for sure. Like,
Oh yeah.
you used to have to give 24 hours notice.
Which was so nice. Like,
Which was really essential.
yeah.
So you can manage.
Yeah. And well, and the other thing is they didn't consult any of the tutoring staff when they made the decision, including like our supervisor,
This is true.
who was really frustrated by the new system, I think.
She is, yeah. She was talking
Yeah.
to me about how much she dislikes it. And I
Yeah.
can't blame her. It kind of sucks. Especially with how they're like every tutor is being retrained this year because of this, and because they're just retraining all the content tutors.
Yeah. Which is a lot of extra work for her.
Mhm.
True. Well, I mean, there's a new guy for the like STEM part.
Well, yeah, but like, that's gotta be frustrating though. She's
Yeah.
still in charge of all of the
Humanities
tutors.
stuff, yeah. You know what kind of frustrates me is when I was offered the job for like the walking and math tutoring, they're like, "Oh yeah, you'll be tutoring like the pre-calculus classes and like maybe Calc 100, like the first 3 calc classes." The
Right.
only people I've tutored so far have been for differential, not for differential equations, for discrete mathematics. Which
Yeah.
I can tutor. I'm just not as confident in that because I just took that last year and I wasn't necessarily the best at it.
No, I do feel like the tutoring. I get the distinct impression that not saying names, the university in question is not always as thoughtful as perhaps they ought to be towards their student employees.
This is true. This is very true. There are 2 guys still alive.
I know they had shields.
This is
Bastards.
true. This is true. Also, I learned that the term like Wagyu beef, is not a recognized trademark in the United States, which is why you see so many people serving Wagyu beef.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Like you can call it that. Nobody can tell you no.
Yeah, because it's only like an actual like trademark in Japan. So
It's like a trademark in Japan.
yeah, so like there's like trademarked Wagyu beef, but like if you're in America, you
So
can
now
get
I'm
any beef
what
and
have
call
I
it
been
Wagyu.
eating?
Like beef, just like every other beef. It's from Wisconsin.
I mean, yeah, the thing is,
dairy cows.
so Wagyu translates to Japanese cattle, right? So as long as you have cattle that's descended from Japanese cattle, you can call it Wagyu beef, even if it's not like following the stricter guidelines that actual Wagyu beef follows.
I have been deceived.
Yeah, that's why you see places like Arby's having like a Wagyu burger.
And it doesn't cost $1,000.
Yeah, yeah. 'Cause, like, technically, it
This
could
is-
be
We are all
Wagyu. It's just
ganging
not
up
from
on this
Japan.
guy.
I know, this is-
No prayer.
This is the deadest cow I have ever seen.
He's on his way to be Wagyu somewhere.
We had Bogos last night.
Did indeed. Burger is delicious.
Sorry, that was
Yeah,
random, but I
I
saw the
forget it.
cows, and I felt like I should bring it up.
There we go.
It
This
seemed
was important
relevant.
information.
The important and relevant information.
Yee.
Find no weapons.
Were you stuck? I was stuck for a minute too.
I was too, but
Yeah.
it's clear.
Did not clear for the Goblin.
Can you port to us?
We shall make on each town.
Port.
Looks like it worked.
Victory is Katie's.
I was somewhere safe too.
Nice.
I paused for a moment.
Vibe.
You know, I will say the little trot these cats do as they run is very cute.
It is. So, like, are livestock a thing in Wizard 101? Do, like, we know if wizards eat? Do they eat food?
I mean, our wizard never stops to eat.
This is true, but do other
we don't-
people eat food?
I can't remember if we were off with food or anything, right? There's definitely like food in
They're like,
housing items and stuff, right?
Yeah.
you know,
Root beer pubs.
you know the dog eat, you know the gobblers eat.
This is true. We do know that.
goblins.
What are the gobblers eating, though? Because they're eating meat. And most of the livestock meat that you would see would be coming from these, like, sentient humanoid animals.
You say that as if gobblers wouldn't eat. I'm sure gobblers can and do eat
Yeah,
sentient.
I feel like they actually threatened to eat your wizard multiple times.
They definitely do.
Yeah,
But, like-
eventually made the witch who chased King Gobblestone out of Caramel. She asked him to die.
I'll meet
And he fled.
Vibe.
She suggested vegetables.
Fair. Also, I'm at the next fight when you guys are ready to go there. I'm at the
I
sigil.
think I'm just about
Yeah.
2 seconds away.
Me
But the
too.
thing is, we know that there's a lot of that meat.
We'll go against full hegemony.
Thing is, we know a lot of that
She's a
meat they,
union
like,
lady, actually.
canonically steal from the wizards in the area, right?
What do?
The gobblers, a lot of the meat that they're holding is like they canonically stole that because they're stealing food.
Correct.
That's correct.
So are
So,
the
yeah.
wizards eating sentient livestock?
I presume we have non-sentient life.
Also, non-sentient animals, right? Look at what we're writing.
This is true, but have we seen non-sentient livestock animals? And can you prove
Yeah,
that our
yeah.
mounts are not non-sentient?
Yeah, in later worlds, right? There are like non-sentient toxins.
use the chance.
Okay.
I'll try. I'll try channeling the spirits.
We already read this one, yes.
I read this one.
I have to wait for you one of you guys not to be using the spirit trap. There we go.
What a rush. I could feel those spirits swirling all around. Ula Woe was very wise to think of me as a shrine.
Cool.
You guys are all done.
Please give me my
Lucky Bear.
in the shrine.
Luffy Bear.
We appreciate a floof.
We do appreciate a flute.
Hey Emma, can we get a pet bear?
No.
Okay.
I'm opposed to exotic animals as
What if-
pets.
What if it's a bear from like down the street?
I'm opposed to large carnivores as pets too.
That's fair.
For reasons of I want to live.
That's fair.
Things will get ugly if you try it.
I mean, they're not just
Also,
carnivores, but yeah.
Being ugly.
Well, non-domesticated animals I really don't think should be pets.
Okay, okay. What if we get a domesticated wolf? Or we should get a fox.
I'm not getting a domesticated fox. They're supposed to be a night bird house break.
This is true.
They know House Bay Emma.
That's what I said.
Also, they need to be kept in outside enclosures lined with concrete, or they'll dig out.
Yes. They are.
Apparently, you guys have looked into this. That's disturbing.
No, it was more of a whatchamacallit. Activist thing.
What about a sugar glider?
Sugar gliders are not domesticated.
A ferret?
They're stinky, but I love them.
I do like ferrets.
I have found one she will go for.
Apparently, though, they will find holes in your house and gnaw on your wire.
This is unfortunate.
They have,
Yeah.
you know, like bats, you have to keep a close eye on them. Have a safe feral area.
Yeah, they're a little slithery, so you have to be very careful about where you let
Yeah.
run.
Okay. We're making progress. Now we're going to a dungeon.
You think
Now we're going to a dungeon.
Ooh.
we shall see?
Oh no, it set me under the Wisteria quest then when it was like there's a dungeon, go to Wisteria now.
Nope. It's sending me to Shirataki Temple. I'm standing there if you guys, whenever you guys are.
Yeah.
Do my spells ready for upgrade.
Found you. Teleport. Hello. Oh, we're kibbing in sync again.
Yes, we are.
No, Charles is out of sync. You gotta get in sync, my dude. Like the Backstreet Boys.
I'm doing the best I can.
I dislike the amplitude of your. I dislike the how our frequencies are slightly off. Okay, we can enter the dungeon now.
There we go.
Dungeon, 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 dungeon.
This is a pretty fun one too, if I recall.
This is a fun one.
Yeah, this is the one that I dragged you guys with because I needed help, right?
I was gonna say, I think I helped you with this one. I don't know if anyone else did.
I may have too.
Yeah, I think Charles did come for that one.
I think he did. I think we were on together, and he was like, "Yeah, sure, I'll come help."
And this is when I was informed that I probably need help to go through dungeons from here on out.
Yeah.
Which, you know, fair.
Cut out of that.
Understandable.
I'm at the
Wait,
fight.
that game.
Yeah, hi.
Me too.
Here you will only
Okay.
sting on a
One
rock
of my
leg.
friends just sent me a message saying A, like whispered to me.
Weirdness.
Very strange. Also, why do the horses have such large upper bodies? Why are they so muscly?
All horses are muscle.
I was gonna say because the appropriate shape for a horse
Is it Dorito?
is a Dorito.
Does that mean that Superman is a horse? He is
It could
also a Dorito. To be fair,
Why
from,
does he
from
look
like
like
the
He could look like literally any other species on planet Earth. I mean, he looks like a human.
this is true, but also all of the Justice League from the Justice League 2006 look like Doritos.
They do. It's my favorite animation style.
Like they have such broad shoulders.
Hey, why is squishy in the first blood?
What if soup is Dorito?
No, what if clone is soup?
What if clone is soup?
What if clone is soup? Well, not what if. Clone is soup.
10 minutes ago.
It's not a
I'm following
question.
nothing here.
Clone is soup is a Danny Phantom reference.
Yes, and now I feel like it's an in-joke.
Oh, it's
I
absolutely
don't
an
know who
in-joke.
Danny Phantom is.
You don't
It's a
know who
joke
Danny
of-
Phantom is?
I know what Danny Phantom is.
I do not.
Oh, it's a
Yo,
TV show.
Danny Phantom, he was just 14 when his parents built a very strange machine. Basically, he was a kid, and when he was just 14, his parents built this very strange machine that was designed to view a world unseen. And then
I'm
when it
begging
broke, his
you.
parents just quit, so Danny took a look inside of it, and then with a flash and a great big bang, his molecules got all rearranged. This is the second time I've done this on stream. I know I have done this
I-
before.
This does ring a bell.
I want you to know that I care about you desperately,
And then
but I am so embarrassed right now.
goes super
Basically, Danny went into a portal, got electrocuted, and stuck in between two dimensions, so now he is a ghost and a human at the same time. He is Schrodinger's
Okay.
cat, but a kid.
What if Schrodinger's cat were child? What if bone were soup?
Schrodinger comes up a lot on stream.
You know, in fairness, he's very important.
You have got
And we talk about
Why does quantum physics keep coming up?
I don't know.
Because I took
I
a
just
quantum
thought this
mechanics
was normal.
class.
like the time I had to fight Maxwell's demon.
Do you not have to fight Maxwell's demon often?
Yeah, third law of thermodynamics, baby.
True.
I'm lost again.
I mean, to be fair, I know how to actually like solve eigenfunctions and do thermodynamic equations.
I don't.
I do. I took a
I'm
quantum
not even
mechanics
sure I
class.
know what those things are.
They basically are like really fancy, and they can tell you one specific thing about a molecule based on what you know.
There you go. It's unlikely to come up in my daily life.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say, you must always remember, my parents are nerds, but they're humanities.
This is true. Why are you related to humanities nerds, my girl?
I don't know what to tell you. They're the ones who birthed me.
Choose different parents. I'm kidding. Your parents are cool.
We try.
They're not that cool.
She's not with us.
Yeah.
Also, it would mean giving up Katie, and I'm not prepared to do.
That's fair. Katie is also pretty cool.
I am the coolest.
You are.
I'm not just
You
saying
are
that to convince her to let me steal the sister at some point so we can, you know, live together and date.
Oops.
You know, as long as you understand the priority of sucking up to my sister, I think we're gonna be just fine.
I have to suck
Okay.
up more to her
Well,
than your
what's new?
parents.
Oh, I got stuck in the ghost fight.
What?
Do you need help or do you?
I'll be fine.
Yeah. I feel like I also have to suck up to Bailey because you're his like second human, right?
Yeah, you probably need to set up to Bailey.
I mean, he likes me.
Yeah,
Also,
he's-
I'm in the next fight.
So you need a key.
Or you can be his mortal enemy, like me.
That's true. That's also an option.
I thought your dad was his mortal enemy.
Bailey likes you.
Bailey does like you.
Like, you know, Bailey likes everybody, but he especially likes you.
Wait, who is you? Is it me or is it Kitty?
No, Leaf, you.
Yeah, leave
Thank you.
me. Okay. Yeah, no, I mean, because I gave him like constant scritches while I was visiting,
That's true.
and I probably
You
have
treated
strange
him like
anomalous
this-
energy that no one in your household has besides me.
For
The energy of being transgender.
very true.
It's a superpower. Hi.
All right, we're waiting for Laura to finish her fight here.
I can see with the lazy trans people being offended.
I feel like I am a lazy trans person. By definition.
You seem to be doing a lot of stuff
You know, you see,
for a self-professed lazy person.
This is true.
don't seem to be very lazy.
It's called anxiety.
You know, ain't that the truth, though?
And meeting previously set expectations.
It's a powerful motivator.
Yeah,
This is
nothing
true.
like blind terror to convince you to do things.
Vibe.
Just gonna sell stuff for Stan.
That's
seems to be
fair.
Look, he didn't die when he was supposed to.
This is sad.
You're good.
Do you
Hey,
need
one more.
Katie? Do you need help, Katie?
Nope. You were
Okay.
just bringing more guys that I'd have to kill you all.
This is true. Wait,
Yeah.
us two are just the enemies.
All of you.
Okay.
Okay then.
Kill everyone involved. Go scorched earth on them.
Just gonna go full bender.
Full
Sheesh.
bender. Kill all humans.
This
Yeah.
is true. Also, Hazel has woken up.
Oh,
She
the
did
kitty
a
is-
little shake. I heard the bell shake.
Oh, yes.
She has a bell.
Yeah, she is a
You
bell
really
cat.
Or else they vanish and they eat them.
It's
Yes.
true. You will never see your cat again if you don't put a bell on.
Also, she is a very quiet belled cat.
She is like, if we hadn't belled her, we would never have.
Hey, should we go in?
never-
Here you go.
Are we out
Emma,
here?
you were not the one who belled her.
I know you. I know I wasn't.
I know you won't, but what am I?
I'm very confused. I misspoke.
Do we need to bell Katie too?
Honestly.
Couldn't hurt.
Couldn't hurt.
It's like, what's that shaking downstairs? Gary must have no blood to go again.
Ooh,
Go.
you know, vibe.
Yep.
Vibe.
Sound definitely travels through this house better than our old one.
Fair. This is
Did I
why
make
you
my
just wear
sound
headphones
okay?
everywhere like me.
No, you have to like go in and add into the drywall. Too.
I think you can do things to make it, improve acoustics.
You can
While your room and switch models.
yeah,
That probably helps.
you can get like sound dampening things for doors.
True. I know carpet helps to dampen sound too.
That's true.
It's comfortable.
Also, does this boss have cheats or is it just really weirdly set up?
It seems a little weird, doesn't it? Like I just think
Look, I love you. It's just like,
they're
so
actually
you don't want to get caught by them. It's a glitch attack. We're just lucky we got the boss. Because sometimes you don't get the boss.
oh,
This
so
is
then you got
true.
some fight. I got you. It's good. It's good we have Katie here. Deep knowledge of the game.
Deep knowledge,
She was
Katie.
there. That was
Katie has lore wizard
No, it
101.
happened to be a lot. It was the man fake man.
No, if Katie was a Pathfinder character, she would have lore wizard 101.
the deepest of lores.
So I can tell the rest of you about our crazy Pathfinder group. So we have my character as the normal man, who is a human presenting tiefling. We have an
And that's
orc.
the normal one.
And that's normal.
We have the orc lawyer champion. We have a goblin inventor who is very poorly made. We have a sprite alchemist who is a chef that poisons people.
Nice.
We have a sorcerer who is an automaton dampier. And we have a skeleton Strix gunslinger.
And a dance. That makes no sense.
That's what I said.
So
Just completely normal.
yes, very normal campaign group. But I needed to inform you all of this. Because it is crazy.
Yep. They're leading a rebellion together.
Oh, well, we're going to be. We technically haven't started yet.
No book or anything in here.
But yes, we will be leading a rebellion together.
It happens.
New goal.
To be
Open gates.
fair, the guy who we're rebelling against has outlawed shrimp. Not shrimp. He's outlawed mint.
Monster.
Mint and then like 7 other very strange things.
This water spirit god seems to the temple. Use the jade scepter on the 4 shrines to summon way.
This was the wrong way. Also the wrong way. How do we get to the 4 shrines?
You lose the butterfly.
Thank you.
The booter flew.
Booter flued. And I run the wrong direction like a good person.
As is traditional.
This is true. 'Tis tradition.
All right. Oops.
Also, now I have the Danny Phantom theme song stuck in my head.
You have no one to blame but
I
yourself.
was
for
gonna
that.
say,
I
you
have-
really brought that
No,
down.
I can blame
You're
Charles because he didn't know who Danny
Just
Phantom
a
was.
few moments, you will.
Yeah, exactly. I'll have to
Also, I'm in the
watch
next
shorts
fight. Like,
on
I'm in the
YouTube or
area
something.
for the next
Yeah.
fight. For the Fire Shrine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. Do we need to wait for everyone, or should we just pop in?
Where are you?
We're
We're just hopping.
I guess we're going in.
There's just some guys in here, but they're not like bosses. They're just like
Wait,
street
what
guys.
shrine are you guys at?
Fine.
Fire? I don't see you guys.
Maybe we're at a different one. Earth?
No, I'm
Earth, maybe.
at the fire shrine.
Well, we're at the Earth Shrine.
Oh, let me report to you. Covered. Also, I like that it's still the Wizard
it
101
lets
logo
you do it in
thing.
any order.
Yeah.
I do like that
Yeah.
it's still like the birthday art for the loading screens.
It's all month, baby.
It is
All
all
month.
Okay.
And then in October, it'll switch over to the Halloween stuff. We totally need to do the. Oh my god, we're talking about this. We need to do the Halloween quest on stream.
There
Oh,
are
those are so
Halloween
great.
quests?
Oh, I
Oh
love
my
it.
gosh, there's a best one. We're totally fighting those friends.
That's right. I need to find people to play Tomb of Horrors with.
You do.
Because I was going to run that. Well, I have you and Rachel, right?
Yeah,
Is that the super difficult one?
that's the horror one.
Can I come?
Oh, yeah,
The
you can come
link is
too.
in.
Yeah,
I was gonna try
my
and do-
plan is to run it with save states.
Yeah, yeah, you mentioned this.
Yeah.
No, the Coolan can play. Rachel will come. I'll come. So we probably just need like one or two more people.
This is true. Charles, do you want to play? Or have you played?
I would do it.
He plays a little bit.
Sure. Otherwise, I'm sure I could find one or two people to play on campus.
Although, to be fair, Dad, you're welcome to join. But fair warning, the entire purpose of this dungeon is that it's designed to kill its players over and over again.
It is, yes.
So,
Might not like that. I like living.
yeah, if you're not
You need to. It's like
In the
very
right frame of
helpful to
mind.
bring
in the
broken
right frame of mind
characters.
for it, like I feel like advanced warning is critical.
No, this is true. It's very helpful to bring semi-broken characters.
Semi-broken characters.
I mean,
Midnight
most
Pepper,
people who have
Midnight.
played D&D for long enough know how to do that, so.
Okay.
Or if you're playing Pathfinder First Edition, just play a summoner.
Well, I'm a person. You can get level 1 hip.
What level is it for?
I think it's for like level 9 or level 11. I'd have to check.
Okay.
It also depends on what game
That's the way of that.
Yeah, it depends on what game I decide to run it in, because I'm sure I could find modules for like every version of D&D that's out there.
Yeah.
I would either run it in Pathfinder 2nd or D&D 5e.
Considering I don't think Rachel and I and Katie haven't done Pathfinder.
I would
I know you
probably
like
run it in
that
D&D 5e, because that's what most people play.
Yeah. Like I'm happy to learn Pathfinder. I just maybe don't want to learn it on Tomb of Horrors.
No,
That seems like a
That's valid.
bad way to pick up the fighting system.
Yeah, okay, I'm at the fire shrine now.
I think we're all tired.
No, yeah, that's
All right.
that's completely valid. I'll probably run it in 5e.
Cool. Just thinking out loud.
Valid.
Poor Katie's gonna have to adjust to the fact that she's got a Pathfinder fan family.
I just much prefer the combat system.
Fair.
And it's a lot more, like, customizable in the character creation.
Right. No, that makes sense. And I 100% trust you on that. I just play it, so no.
That's fair. I will induct you into the Pathfinder 2nd edition.
I want you to know that Katie just muttered never under her breath.
Not you, Katie. Not Katie. Emma.
I know.
Yes.
Katie refuses to be inducted.
Why?
D&D preference.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
fair.
It's a matter of principle, I guess.
She's a
It's one of those things you have to do when you play D&D.
I mean,
I
that's
don't know.
fair.
Gotta have an opinion.
That's fair.
Katie's a snob.
He's a D&D snob.
D&D snob. Well, I can't be snobby about anything else.
That's true.
This is true. Also, I was
How
very
else-
happy. So I had to like talk to someone at Lawrence about something, and I don't remember who or what. But I went to her office, and she had a giant squishmallow, and it made me very happy.
Yes.
Like, it was like larger than like a pillow you would put on your bed.
Oh, excellent.
And I squished it. It was actual squishmallow, so I thought Katie would enjoy that.
Squishmallows.
They squishy.
I think this guy drops good stuff, doesn't he?
Maybe. I don't remember.
Seem to recall, maybe I got something from him.
A something.
Yeah, I'll trust you on that.
Very descriptive there. Ooh.
Maybe it's just flame gear.
There's either an oyster or a pasta.
Oh, really?
Let me check.
I've been forgetting to look for the oysters.
Me too.
I've got all the oysters except for the ones that are in dungeons.
That sounds like you. Because you were really itching to
Is
play
there one
Death
in
Roll.
this dungeon?
I think so, yeah. That's why I remembered. That's like,
Ah. 'Cause you have been really
Like-
itching to just do stuff in this game.
I have been, oh my god, I need more content, guys.
Got it.
We know, Em. We know.
You guys are so slow.
It's called I was sick.
I know we did. We had a couple of weeks off.
Yeah, I know. And I was just as sick as you were at that point. I was like,
you
lying
were
in my
sicker
bed.
than me.
I was, yeah.
I was quite sick.
Yeah.
You had pneumonia, girl.
Well, we're not sure if it was something.
It was
might have been
unwell
pneumonia.
for 2
I was
weeks. That's what it was.
What?
Like, she started coughing up blood. Like, turns out it wasn't pneumonia. Just that her lungs while bleeding because she was coughing so much.
They're like, yeah, don't worry, it's not pneumonia. Get out of early. I'm like, I'm bleeding from my lungs. And they're like, yeah, that's how you can tell we got it early.
Vibe.
And then it developed into a sinus infection, so they had me on antibiotics.
This is true. After they almost killed you with steroids.
And they almost failed me with steroids.
Oh, that's it.
All right. So is there a book in here?
No.
No?
Or just in the
In the
you just mean, like,
dungeon.
at the dungeon?
I know.
In the dungeon, let me check.
Like at the last fight.
Probably.
I think it's the end of the last fight, so
And where is the blue oyster?
I don't know, but there's both an oyster and a book in here. Time of Dragons is what the book is called.
That's probably in the boss room if I had
That's
to
probably
guess.
behind Plagonia. Yeah.
Probably. I feel like maybe the oyster is up by
The
the.
main temple.
The main
I
temple.
think it is too.
Vibe.
I can't remember where it's tucked.
Can't we'll have to look all around.
Yeah, it should be an experience.
Fair. Also, yeah, so Emma and I were talking earlier about how I might have to convert to actually caring about football because I'll be living in a football city.
I didn't say that. What I said was you can't be a Packers fan.
This is true. And I was like, I don't really care about football either way.
I was like, that's good.
So there you go. Then you can just root for the local team, and
Not make
move
anyone
on
mad.
to the-
Make vague affirmative noises when people
Yes.
say things.
Ah, yes, the sports ball. My favorite
Go
sport
ball.
of balls.
Yeah.
I love it when they score a goal and get the
Emma
points.
made a sport ball joke one time when she was younger, and my family actually didn't take it super well.
No, they didn't.
They were kind of upset. She like even would profess not to care about football.
Oh.
Yeah, like I continue to be made fun of for it to this day.
Well, I'll join you in being
Probably
made fun
only
of, Emma.
10 or 12 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the one who doesn't care about sports at all. I was gonna say, especially since like I'm not an especially like anti-sports kid, you know.
No, I remember being kind of surprised by that. They obviously like deeply care about
Sported
football.
ball.
Weirdos. No,
Yeah, they didn't appreciate that humor.
they did not appreciate my joke.
Wow. Well, now I know.
Yeah. Don't make jokes about it. They make it very
Just don't have a
You
sense
go.
of humor at all. Got it.
You know, the good news is it's unlikely it will ever come.
Are you saying that if we get married and they're not going to show up at our wedding?
Oh, they'll be there.
They'll be there.
Yeah,
They won't wear sports gear.
that's good.
That's true. They're better taste than that.
The only wedding that I remember going to was I went to the reception. And you knew who the groom was because he was the third baseball cap at the end of the bar.
Dear Lord.
This is like country Wisconsin weddings for you, though. Instead of hanging out at the reception, me and my mom and my little cousin went and explored the cemetery that was next door to the bar to see if we could find some of my ancestors. We were unsuccessful.
And did you?
No, we did not. But we knew they were buried there, just the headstones were so old that you couldn't read them. So,
All right. So when we get up to the jump, did you? I'm gonna report to you.
Me too. Katie is a goddess of locating the
There
oyster.
you go. I got it.
All right, and now we fight the wave bringer.
You will sleep soundly when I am done with you.
We have to make sure we get the wave bringer in the hut. Looks like we did.
the oyster
Okay.
is not allowing me to open it. I will try again later.
You've got bad luck with some of this stuff.
I do indeed. It's
I think
his
it's a
life.
sign of magical powers when technology doesn't work right for you.
That is true.
Fair.
You've probably got some Norse god in you.
Which
Yeah,
one,
there-
though?
Yeah, I don't know. Which one's the horniest?
What?
I said, which one's the horniest?
Oh, okay. Yes, I see what you mean now. I thought you were implying that I was obscenely horny. Not that the gods, would
Yeah,
make children.
asexual significant other.
Yes, that's why I was confused and slightly offended. Hello, Hazel. She screamed when she wake up. Hi. Hi, Hazel. Hi. Hi.
I can see you took it that way. How is Hazel?
She's good. We do this thing when she wakes up where she scream and then I scream back and then she scream and then I scream back and then she scream and then I scream back. Usually 3 times.
And you all scream for ice cream?
No, she usually just wakes up and eats her kibble. Isn't that right, Kibben? She is still listening.
Actually, it's like a known thing where cats will like, even though you both don't understand what the other one is saying, the two like a cat will, do like hold a conversation with you.
Yee.
Like they appreciate this is something that humans do with each other to show.
Yes.
Oh,
She's
They all
probably
agree that
saying,
they-
be quiet, and I'm yelling, tax fraud.
Right.
Isn't that right, Hazel? Tax fraud. Yeah, you commit tax fraud, don't you, Hazel? You don't pay taxes on the work you do with my ESA.
No.
Do you want to say hi to the
Yeah,
camera? She's
Oh,
on the
but you're
desk
not
with
paying,
me.
right?
This is
Yeah.
true.
You
She's
need,
paid
you
in
need
food.
income.
She has a stipend in food and board.
I don't think that's enough.
This is and love. She gets love and affection from me. And walkies.
That's true. Love and walkies might constitute.
Hi.
Yeah,
I'm going to say it probably doesn't count as. Well, actually, probably the exemption is because she's not a taxable person or entity.
oh, true.
True.
Yeah.
Oh, she's slurping the water now. Her new water fountain came in, and I don't think she likes it as much as the old one, but it's easier to clean, so. Also, I'm not allowed to open this oyster, apparently.
Tragic.
But that is kind of a nuisance.
Hideyoshi, we love the joke.
Do we need to
Please
fight
don't say it.
Wavebringer at all, or no?
What?
The water guy out front, do we need to fight him?
We
No,
just
we just fought him.
Okay,
saw.
cool. Making sure. This is a cool, like, sanctuary, though.
Mhm.
I
Are we
like
ready
that
to go
there's
in?
just a recipe guy in here.
There are a lot of recipe guys who hang out in like boss fights. If you want like a spell, you have to come for them.
Gotta
Hi,
fight your way in.
Yeah.
Hi, Hazel.
It's how you prove you're worthy.
True. I love how they
It
just
really-
don't get kicked out by the boss. They just live here, and they're like, this is fine. Hi, Cat.
Is how Kit Kit.
She let me give belly scratches.
Hello, Hideyoshi.
Belly
I really wish they made you a monkey. That would have been so much funnier. Or a bald rat. They should definitely make
Guys, belly scratches.
belly scratches.
Yee.
None of the rest of you, and probably no one on stream understands, but that's funny. But Toyotomi Hideyoshi was referred to by his wife as the bald rat.
Ah.
He was like a Japanese warlord.
He was a Japanese warlord, and well, how do I put this gently? He was an exceptionally effective bureaucrat and administrator, and
Okay.
therefore was spectacularly effective at doing things like collecting taxes. Did not make him
Ah. Not popular guy.
not a popular guy, but he did become ruler of Japan.
Fair.
Unfortunately, then Tokugawa Ieyasu killed his son and took over himself.
I do like that you just have all of this random knowledge.
Now, I wish I could say that I really have a good reason to know it.
I mean, you're a classics major.
This is like the 1500s.
This
Doesn't
is
even
true.
come.
I figured it was just some kind of lesbian thing.
You're a lesbian thing.
Sword lesbian.
It might be a
True.
smart lesbian thing. I have issues.
Have you heard about the sword lesbians, like tabletop RPG?
I have vaguely heard about it, but I've never, like,
Faye owns
don't-
it. She
What?
owns the book.
who does?
Faye.
Faye. Oh. Why am I not surprised that Faye owns the Sword Lesbians book?
Of course, she's a lesbian.
She is kind. Doesn't she own swords?
Yes, she does own a sword. Remember you
So
saw
she
when we
is literally
visited?
just what else. I would like to own a sword, but my parents were always like, "No, Emma, what would you even do with this?"
True,
Well,
you
as
know,
it turns out, they're quite expensive.
true. Both Kira and Faye own swords. Now that I
See,
think about it,
I'm not unhinged. This is a lesbian thing.
I don't know if Kira's a lesbian, but
Kira is not.
I mean, she could be. She has lesbian energy. She has some definition of queer. We know this much.
My father is, currently like rubbing his brow, looking stressed.
I will get you a sword, Emma.
Thank you.
I probably shouldn't have said that in front of your father and on stream, but whatever.
It's fine.
It's all good.
I'm just imagining.
I thought it was romantic.
Hideyoshi
Cool.
crumbles to the ground.
And now we fight the Oni.
Team
Fine.
from his still form. It is the plague Oni.
Plague Oni! Oh, his balance. How
Hey,
lovely.
Goni,
I is bait.
you is bait.
It's getting
True.
You got the book, but not a wisp.
I didn't see any wisps.
F.
See, oopsie.
It's fine.
Very sad. Also, I think I figured out one of the reasons that Hazel was salty today.
Oh, yeah.
I started doing my ring fit again this morning, so she is salty that I'm getting up a solid half hour earlier and working out.
Yeah. Nothing worse than having your slumber disrupted.
True.
It's tough.
Indeed.
Is Kitty Bates.
Kippy rage.
She rages a lot. She has a rage box.
She is 9 pounds of feline fury.
I think she's closer to 11, but yeah.
It's a pretty big cat.
Yeah, she's chunky.
Oh, maybe it is closer to 9. I'm not sure. She's not too big, but she's heavier than you'd think.
I was gonna say, I thought she was 9 because 9's on the smaller end. Always said she was.
Then she's probably close to like 9.5.
Yeah. 11's a big cat.
That is true, yes. I also just have no real, like, size of scale for anything.
True. You're like approximately the size of a bread box.
Yes. Yeah. And I've always had issues with, like, length and size and weight proportions to, like, knowing how much they actually weigh compared to real things. Like, I don't know how much a gram is.
She is the size of a cat.
Yeah, she is
Hazel
cat
is
size.
precisely 1 hazel in length, 1 hazel in height, 1 hazel in weight.
Yes, and in width. She is the volume of 1 hazel.
She is the volume of 1 hazel and the mass of 1 hazel.
This is true.
Density.
And the density.
True. Also, like, dogs are so much more dense than cats.
They are. That was one of the things that really like surprised me about Hazel is that she is like, having been around dogs my whole life, like dogs are like pretty like sturdy creatures.
They're
Like,
bricks.
Mhm.
yeah, dogs like you thump them on the side in affection and they're like, yes, affection. If you thumped Hazel on the side, she would shatter.
Yes. Well, I think part of it is that dogs are like hunters who stay on the ground. Cats are hunters who are in the trees and fight flying things.
Well, yeah, like it does make sense. Right there,
Oh.
Bill.
Oh, fancy. This is a new spell for Katie.
Yeah,
Yes,
new spell.
yes. Admire the spell.
Oh, such a fancy.
Yeah, no, it's very fascinating.
Our wisps are nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get to cast my spell.
Oh,
Ooh.
lovely.
You
Oh,
gotta
my
remember
goodness.
you can't drop a dog like you drop a cat. I did that the first time I interacted with a small dog. They were not happy.
Oh, you like dropped it onto the floor.
I mean, it was like from 3 feet up,
You're
so
like,
it wasn't
I'm done.
terrible.
Prop.
But yeah, you just drop cats.
That's funny. I never thought of that.
And like Hazel like doesn't just get like dropped. Hazel like needs to be
Yeah,
yeeted.
you bowl
sometimes.
Hazel. Like bowling ball.
Yeah, like you toss the Hazel.
Especially if she's trying to escape, what you do is you pick her up, you bring her out of the room, and then you throw her like a bowling ball back into the room.
Exactly.
Is there a teleporter in there? I was trying to get the oyster again and it didn't work.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But you know, yes, there's like a scale of how you drop cats. And dogs you set down like old people.
Dogs you must be so delicate with.
Yes.
So there is a little quest in this dungeon that you need to do.
What is it?
Just give me a minute to talk to the person.
Do I also need to do it?
If you've left, it's probably too late. We need to talk to 3 people.
Oh, okay, I'll just go and do it later.
You talk to Mossback and then to Wavebringer and then to Mossback.
Ah.
I think we're past Anna's bedtime.
I actually go to bed a bit
Wait,
later
where's Moss back? I tried to report back.
on the weekends.
Oh,
Not
Is
the
he in here?
weekends. When I'm not at
so
school.
he's in front. Oh, I'm sorry, I left the dungeon.
Okay.
When I am at school. English.
Moving on.
Sorry, I just assumed that you guys didn't see me.
You have to do several side quests first, though.
I was gonna say you have to do a series of side. You have to have done all the previous monsters.
I did all the previous.
I did not.
I'm sorry.
Oh, there's another box here.
There's a box here.
I was unaware of this.
He is nasty foot ants.
Vibe. But why don't we wrap up there? That seems like a good place. You know, we did dungeon.
Yeah.
So that means in 2 weeks' time we finish Mushu,
Yee.
which seems pretty good, or at least I would assume we would finish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then maybe we spend a week doing the Halloween.
Yeah. Halloween quests. Okay, so I'm gonna head out of the VC. Thanks, you guys, and I'll talk to you, Emma, tomorrow. I'll probably talk to the rest of you guys next week.
All right.
Bye. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for coming to stream today. To watch me do the Twitch streaming thing. Who else is live? That is the question. Oh, Revivalist is live. It is actually been quite a bit since we said hi. So we will go say hi to him.
Because it means that she.
And then the next time I will be live is probably this weekend on Sunday. Unless things change, that'll probably be the first time I have free time. So I'll see you guys then. Bye!